Whoa. Okay, we're rolling. Oh my god. This is like the
we're rolling.
We're rolling. I always feel like we're rolling before we're rolling, and then when it starts rolling, I'm like, it's done now. It's fucking over.
Is that what Molly feels like? Because I've never done it.
You've never done it?
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I have.
I'm too scared to do drugs.
Really? You've never done a drug ever?
Weed.
Oh, weed.
But even the way I said weed was like someone who doesn't really do drugs.
No.
I was like, weed.
I did the weeds once. I smoked the weeds. Wait, we need to intro you.
Oh yeah, let's intro me.
What's up, guys? We have a lovely comedian on the podcast, Tori Piskin.
Oh, hi. Yes.
Nice to see you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
We met, we were doing comedy, and I saw you, and I was like, I'm going to have her on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'd never seen you before.
Yeah.
And you're visiting from New York. You're a New York comic.
I'm a New York comic. I don't know what that means, but that's what I am.
It means that apparently you're funnier than us, because everyone's like, you have to go to New York to become funny. But you are very funny.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
4 years.
4 years? Me too. When's your birthday? Comedy birthday.
Wait, my comedy birthday? March?
So you just had your 4 year?
Yeah, I just had
my
it.
4 years in June.
Oh,
Ooh,
look
what's
at us.
up, girl?
Well, I'll never forget when you came. Okay, so I did the mic and I was with my friend Nick. Can we
Callis.
say name? Can we say
Nick
name?
Callis. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
we drop names on here? Okay.
Yeah,
So I was
we
with
can
my
drop
friend
names.
Nick Callis, and I just remember I did the mic. I didn't even want to go to the mic, and he's like, come. I was like, all right, I'll go to the mic. And then you came up to me and you were like, you were really funny, do my podcast. I was like, oh my God, who is this hot girl talking to me? Okay. And you like didn't, I mean, I guess you said like, I want you to, but like in my head, it was like, do my podcast. I was like, okay, whatever this hot girl is telling me to do, I'll do it. Like usually I was like, I just felt like so honored. And then Nick was like, Nick goes, listen, like you were really funny at the mic, but like, I think she probably like wanted you on it because she knew that I was friends with you. I was like,
That's not true
I was
at
like,
all.
No.
That's such a guy thing to do.
I know.
By the way, I had no idea that you guys were friends.
Yeah.
Such a guy fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this makes me so mad. No.
Did you love it?
Oh, that makes me so he's like, oh yeah, she probably just had you on because I'm friends with you.
No. He said, he was like, you were really funny, but also because she saw that I was friends, we were friends.
Ugh.
And I was like, all right, way to turn this around on you, Nick. No, but I love Nick.
I love him too, but ugh.
We met in New York, like, I guess when I first started. And
He's a New York guy.
Yeah,
he's been
from
doing
New York.
comedy for 6 years, I think, right?
Yeah.
He was in New York. Yeah, I've known Nick I met him before I started stand-up, actually.
Really?
He was barking me into a show. I was
That's so
walking
funny.
by the prickly pear. What's it called?
Oh, the
Grizzly pear?
The grizzly pear?
Yeah.
I mean, it should be called the pickly pear. It is like the worst fucking place. Like that's the place you go when you're like, I have to take a shit. I have diarrhea. Where do I go in the middle of the city? Oh my God, I'll go to the grizzly pear. Like that's where you go.
Well, it's weird
to take a shit.
It's right next to the Comedy Cellar. So they get all the rejects. So if the
All the
Comedy
rejects.
Cellar's full, there's like 10 people that can't get in, and then you go to the grizzly pear.
Right. And then like people come. I had a show there the first 2 years I was doing comedy, and like I just met like the weirdest audience. Like there was a couple I was hosting. It was only a couple in the audience, and they were having an affair. And I knew they were having an affair, and I said, "Are you guys having an affair?" And they were like, "What? No, we're just really good friends." But she was like all over him, and she was like, "We reconnected on LinkedIn." I was like, "What?"
Oh my God.
I
Who's
never
fucking on LinkedIn, dude?
people who like went to college 35 years ago, and then they're like, "I wonder where my college boyfriend is," and then they were fucking.
You think that's where they're the fucking on LinkedIn?
That's how they reconnected, they said.
I feel like, because I get dudes reach out to me, hey, congratulations on your No, they like,
Who?
I don't know, just
like
get
people from high school?
No, not people from high school. I don't know who has jobs from where I'm from. I don't know what they do. Hey, what's up, dude? You want to get LinkedIn? I work at Applebee's. I don't know how it works. But I can't imagine trying to fuck on LinkedIn. No, you know what? I could. You know what? Maybe it's good. You know they have a job. That's a plus.
Right. You can see what jobs they have.
You can see which jobs they have.
Right.
You can see how long they've been at the jobs. There's a lot of info in that. Oh, you've been at this job for 6 years. You're probably pretty stable. But
that's true. I didn't
but
even
if someone
think about that.
has a new job every 6 months, probably not
like
stable.
their relationships.
Red flags. Yeah, 100%.
Like the red flags got it.
Bro, maybe I've been on the wrong dating app this whole time.
What dating apps are you on?
I'm on like Raya.
I can't get on Raya.
You can't get accepted? Have you applied?
I have applied, and I had 2 friend passes.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what the problem is. Like, I mean, do I want to be on it? Is it really that good?
I mean, it's cool, you know.
Oh, it's cool. Okay.
It's for pretty much everyone on Raya. They're just all like influencery people.
Okay.
Celebrities. That's what it is.
Have you actually seen celebrities on there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, really?
Oh yeah, I've matched with so many rappers.
Rappers?
Like,
oh, that's your thing.
No, it's not my thing.
But that's what you attract.
But I matched them. I'm like, oh my God, like I love, like you're like, I matched with Akon. Am I allowed to say this? I don't even know. Or
wait, what is Akon's? I'm not like a huge.
Or hold on, no, Tayo Cruz.
Who's that?
I'm gonna break your heart. And this is when I first got Raya. This was like so
you were like freaking out.
4 years ago I matched with him because I love this song. And we matched on the thing. It's like Tinder where you like press like and then you get to message each other. And then we messaged each other once, and then I was like, are you gonna break my heart? And then
that's funny.
He was like, oh yeah, haven't heard that one before. And I was like, never mind, I'm not funny. Never mind, I quit stand up. No, this is like right before I started stand up. This is probably when I wasn't funny.
That's like, it's funny. I was in New York. There was my friend is on Raya, and she brought this guy she met from Raya, but she also had another guy because that's just who she is.
Nice.
So she brings this guy from Raya. Of course, I end up talking to him because I'm always that friend too, where it's like, oh, I brought two guys and I don't want to talk to one. Tori, why don't you just like help me out here? So we're talking, and he's like wasted at this point. And I'm talking about Raya. I'm like, so how does it work? Like the photos, like do you swipe to see the photos? And he goes, no, the photos are live, you peasant.
He said that? Like with his mouth? Peasant. He said that with his mouth?
Yeah, he's like, you peasant, because I wasn't on Raya that I'm a peasant.
Oh.
And then he ended up telling me about his like dick problems. And then he was like, I told him I had Lyme disease, and he was like, you got to do like some diet. I don't know. He's really
He's like, no, you just got no carbs, no Lyme disease.
What is that?
Eliminate
diet
the carbs, keto probably.
Yeah, he literally was like, keto's going to save your Lyme disease. I was like, no, it's not. He's like, yeah, it is. He's like, I had a dick problem to save that. I was like, dicks and limes are like two different things. But I'm sure your dick is the size of a tick, by the way. Like, calm down.
Oh my God, these fucking idiots think keto solve everything.
Yeah, what is with that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know where they get it. I don't know where they think it's an idea. You have Lyme disease.
Wait, so keto is the thing that you eat. You only eat meat, right?
Yeah, you just don't eat carbs and you don't eat sugars. And the premise is that,
isn't that just like what every girl in LA kind of eats?
This is a little bit different. You can eat it's actually encouraged to eat a lot of fat. So you're encouraged to just like pound bacon and burgers, but just the meat. And you can't have any sugar, any carbs of any kind, because it forces your body to burn this. It burns this thing called ketones.
Okay.
So you basically force your body to shift its metabolism from burning carbohydrates, which is what it usually burns, sugars, to ketones, which is like it's basically your body.
Wait, how do you know so much about this?
Because I research.
Did you do it?
I did for like a minute. I've done everything.
Like an actual minute or like a month?
No, like it was exactly 6 hours. No, I did it for like a bit, but I do an anti-inflammatory disease diet.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm on right now. I'm on a yeast-free diet.
Yeah, so yeast-free.
Yeah, so I can't have like basically sugar, no gluten, not even like gluten-free bread. Basically, I really can't have anything. I mean, I can have like vegetables, meat, just like no yeast.
You're basically on a keto diet, no sugar. Do you eat fruit?
I have like very little.
Yeah, so you're basically that's basically keto.
I fucking am a keto. I didn't even
How's
realize.
your dick doing? Is your dick doing
weird? My dick is small as usual.
Is it rock hard? Did it fix your dick problems?
The keto did not fix my dick problem, unfortunately.
You still got Lyme disease, dick not working. No.
Yeah.
Wow, what did you do? Did you fuck this guy?
No.
You did. You paused. No, bitch. I see you. I saw that.
No. He was really not fuckable. I would have fucked him if he was fuckable. This guy was like not fuckable.
He told you he had dick issues right out the bat.
He told me, he was like,
who does that?
First, no, what he said was, he was like, listen, I went to my ex-girlfriend because she's a nurse, and I want to get a little hard for her because like, I don't know, I want to show off a little. And I was like, what? Like, he was just going, I think when you're a female comedian, then guys think they can go up to you afterwards and then like tell you very inappropriate during things.
And they think they're funny.
And they're not funny. I'm like, you just told me you had a herpes scare that wasn't funny.
Yeah. Oh.
It was really creepy. And it's never like, do you get hot guys that come up to you after shows, or is it always the...
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I get like male models. Oh. Who are like, hey, can I take you out to dinner? I'm like, you're 19. But
trying to think if I ever got a hot guy. I mean, in general, yeah. But after a show, no.
What's the weirdest guy you've ever come? Have you had any weird stories of dudes coming up to you after shows?
Yeah, I mean, people, like, I have jokes about having Lyme disease, and then people will be like, you really have Lyme? Are you joking? I'm like, why would I joke about having that disease? Like, that's not a good disease to have.
Also, is that a shorthand Lyme? Oh, bro, you got Lyme over there? What's up with Lyme?
I've never had a guy come up to me and say something weird. No, but I did have this guy who was, like, really obsessed with seeing me do comedy, and he was obsessed with, like, me talking about him on stage.
Ugh.
He was like really, but also because he was such an asshole, so it was very easy to make fun of him. So I think it like encouraged him to like make more asshole decisions. And he'd be like, yeah, but now you talk about it in your stand-up.
Oh, thank you, bye.
And I was like,
no.
But it like was kind of flattering that he was kind of obsessed with my comedy. He was like obsessed with my comedy, and he was like, you are the funniest girl I've ever met. And obviously, like,
that's cute.
I mean, that was so cute. And like someone who's like telling you how like funny you are, and he's like, your jokes are so funny. You're like the funniest person.
You're like, go on.
I know.
I'm about to come.
I felt like I was telling my friends that like we broke. Well, he was the one I was telling you about. We had the same birthday. I had to end it with him because he was an asshole, but I felt like he almost like shallow hallowed me with like my comedy. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, what does that mean?
Shallow Hallow is the movie where like, I forget the two celebrities in it, but this girl, wait, can they talk?
Yeah, they can talk.
Wait, what happens in that movie? This girl's like
talk.
overweight. Right. The girl's overweight, and then she, like, something happens. Something happens with the guy where he like starts seeing heavy girls, and then he starts seeing them as really hot.
Okay.
And I felt like that's what happened with my comedy. But like, even though this analogy is not going anywhere.
Wait, so you became funnier dating him, or?
I did become funnier.
Okay, that's a positive.
But I think I think that was just my own insecurity of someone constantly every day being like, you were the funniest. Like, imagine every day someone, like, as a comedian, like, we have highs, we have lows, but every day someone in your being like, you're the funniest girl I have ever met. You are so fucking funny. And I was like, whoa, like, this feels good. You know what I mean?
You like brush your teeth, take a shit, and then you get your worth of affirmation.
Yeah, but I have to say, dating someone who thinks you're really funny is kind of exhausting because you feel like you always have to be on.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No.
So then I'd just be like trying to have a serious conversation with him.
Like da 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 da. So babe, I went to the grocery store today and I got tomatoes.
What's up with tomatoes? Right. So it was like, so I was thinking, do you want to take this relationship to another level? And he was like, what? But yeah, I think it's kind of exhausting dating someone. You need like a middle ground. You need a guy who's like, you're funny, but I also like you like when you're not funny.
Yeah.
Are you single? Oh, it's complicated.
No,
Are you in a triple, whatever the fuck it's called?
What's a triple?
Triple decker. I don't know, where people are in 3 different relationships.
Oh, I'm in a double decker right now.
You are?
Double decker life.
So you're dating 2 people?
Yeah, I got 2 dudes. And I'm trying to get a girl. I'm bisexual.
Oh, you're bisexual.
So I'm trying to get in. If you know anyone, apply. No. Yeah, I got 2 dudes. It was by accident. It wasn't even on purpose.
Great.
It was like I was dating one dude for several months.
First I thought you said I was eating one dude. And I was like, wow, good for you.
And then I went to another, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I was dating one dude for like 5 months.
Okay.
And then we broke up. And
how did you meet him?
I met him. He is a comic.
Okay, we won't say his name.
Yeah. And then we broke up, and then I started dating this new guy. Like in April.
And where'd you meet him?
We matched on Raya.
I gotta get on this Raya. Okay, keep going.
He's like a social media. He's a
YouTuber.
Like he's like, yeah, one of those.
Are you embarrassed to say it because you were like,
no, he's like a social media star or something. Anyway, so I'm dating him, right, and we're good, and I'm not talking to the stand-up anymore. We're like, fuck you. We had a bad bad ending, contentious thing.
Okay,
and then the dude, social media star, he was because he FaceTimes me all the time.
Wait, is that an LA thing?
What?
People FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Like no one in New York, none of my New York friends FaceTime me. I get here, like every person I talk to, people I like haven't met, people I'm just like talking to like make videos with, they're like fucking FaceTiming me. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, like I have pimple cream on. Like I don't know we were FaceTiming.
Yeah, bro, you gotta FaceTime.
Is that because everyone here is so narcissistic that they like want to just see themselves?
Maybe. No, I think it's like you get to I think it's because everyone in LA is lying, and then when you see them on the phone, you can really know what's going on. You're like, what is really?
Yeah, because in New York, like no one FaceTimes, but here, like everyone is FaceTiming, and I just find it so weird.
I think it makes you feel less lonely too, because you see people's faces.
Right, and people say this is a very lonely city.
I could see, yeah, for sure.
Do you feel lonely here?
No, not really. But I I have like a pretty good network of people.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I've only been here for a month and everyone's like, LA's very lonely. Like, be careful. But one,
Be careful. Don't get too lonely out there.
Like one, I like being alone. Like I've always been someone I like having my alone time.
Right.
Yeah. And like I feel like if I'm bored or feel lonely, like I'll go do something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like in the sense of like no one walks here, so you're not seeing people.
Yeah, that's why I think everyone's driving in their cars, so you FaceTime when you're driving.
God, wait, which is also very dangerous.
Yeah, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? FaceTime when you drive, and then it's just like I don't know. It makes you more connected. I've noticed it's been like a trend in the last 6 months. Everyone FaceTimes everybody.
Okay, got it. So
like,
you constantly have to look good here. It's exhausting.
You just always got to be on, dude. Every day's an audition. Every minute's an audition.
Okay, so what if you like? Wait, if you get up in the morning, someone FaceTimes you, and if you don't have makeup on, do you decline or you answer?
No, I answer it. Fuck it, dude. And I look like a boy. I look like a little Asian. I look like Mowgli without makeup. It's a drastic difference. Whatever, bro. Love me for me. You know what I mean?
So you get up. Okay, so everyone's just FaceTiming.
Everyone's out here FaceTiming. So I'm.
Oh wait, sorry. Go back to the dude.
So the dude
FaceTimes you.
So social media dude FaceTimes me, and I was painting my bathroom. I was painting my bathroom naked.
So lonely of you, so LA and lonely of you.
Yeah, I was painting my bathroom alone, naked, and
wait, why naked?
I don't know, because I didn't want to get my clothes painted.
Okay, that makes sense. Good for you. But also, you were probably like, I probably look really hot being one of those naked paint models.
yeah. I'm just like,
you're like putting on your nipple. You're like, I would look good like this.
Just like Avatar, just drawing stress, basically, bro. Yeah. So I was painting naked, and thank you welcome for that visual. Anyway, painting naked. The dude, social media star, FaceTimes me. We talk, and he's like,
wait, you talk naked?
Yeah, but I'm not like.
But you already slept together at this point.
Yeah. Because we've been dating for like a couple months. And I'm like, what's up? I'm painting my bathroom naked, and I was like, you want to come over and talk to me while I do this? Because it's not like a sex thing. It's just like I was bored.
Right.
I'm just out here painting my bathroom, you know?
Right.
And he's like, yeah, for sure. I'm going to come soon. Anyway, so in multiple ways. Now, and then he lives down the street. And so I thought he was here already. So I see another FaceTime and I was like, oh, it's him. So I answer it. And it's my ex.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
he's like, oh, you were thinking about me too. He's like, shit, the stars do align. Hello.
Basically.
I mean, that's a really fucking crazy story.
Yeah, so I thought it was the new guy.
Right.
I was like, hey babe, are you here soon?
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
like, what? And I was like, oh. And he's like, hey. I was like, hey.
You're like, ooh, wrong. Okay.
What's up? And he's like, I really miss you. I love you. I fucked up. Like,
wait. Okay. So where is the phone? Like you're standing. Is he looking at your crotch? Is he looking at your nipple?
No, it's like titty up, but there's no nipple. It's just like, it's just like butt cleavage.
Okay. Butt cleavage.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm painting my bathroom naked. And he's like, I missed you. I love you. I fucked up. Could we please get back together? And then we start fighting or we're kind of like bickering. And then I accidentally call him the name of my new guy. And he's like, oh, who's so-and-so? And I was like, sorry. And he's like, I see how it is.
Right.
Anyway, so that was a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So now I'm in this like weird quasi double relationship thing.
Do they know about each other?
No.
Do they listen to the podcast?
Hopefully not. I doubt it.
I always say that. I'm like, no guys, because I have like a podcast with my mom and I talk about like all the guys I date. And my mom was like, you better be careful. These guys are going to fucking hear you. I was like, first off, I don't say their name. I give everyone a nickname. You know, I've got boat guy. I've got same birthday guy. Like my mom's like, they're going to know. And then the best is like with this guy I was dating who had a boat, like we didn't say his name. But then of course my mom starts fucking promoting his Instagram, his like sailing company. She's like, don't say his name, but he has a great Instagram, True Sailing, if you want to guys go on a nice ride in New York City. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you might as well just say their name at that point. You know what I mean?
Now all your listeners have a way to contact. Hey, by the way.
Honestly, I'm surprised none of those people. I should just like post being like, this is the one I was talking about that I like said was bad at sex.
Anyway, like, hey, my followers need to get more active.
Yeah.
The fact that my current boyfriend has no idea what's going on shows that you guys aren't really committed to the podcast.
Okay, so you've got
so now these two dudes. I don't know what to do.
I feel like I always either I have no dudes or I have two dudes.
Really?
Yeah, either. I mean, if I'm in a relationship, then I'm in the relationship.
Yeah.
But if I'm like single, I either have no one for like a month. or I'll be dating like 2 people at the same time.
How do you do it? This is my first time ever doing this.
I'm not like dating. I'm not like, this is not like I'm having full on 2 relationships. It's like once a week I'll see that one. The other week I'll see that one.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. You always got like a backup.
Yeah, always have a backup.
It's kind of nice.
And the one that doesn't contact me the most is obviously the one I like the most. And then, you know what I mean? So I always had like 2 happening at once.
I like it. To be
you
honest
have
with
to because then you'll get like obsessed with one, and then when the other one texts you, you'll be like, fuck you. But then like the other one will do something like finger you really well, and you're like, oh, I'm obsessed with that one, even though he's autistic. Like, I don't know. There's like a lot happening.
You just spoke my truth.
It did?
Yes, that's the problem. Because when
which one do you like better?
I don't know, because here's the thing. When I just have, usually I only have one person, and I have an obsessive personality.
Oh, me too.
So
it's exhausting.
So it's like, I'm alpha, so I won't like, I'm not, I get insecure about coming off as like a bitch. Like, not a bitch like a cunt, but like a bitch like a pussy. Okay. And so I won't be like texting him all the time.
But you're like good at playing the game.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, I can't ask him to hang out. And so, but I will, who knows? The point is that I obsess over a person. It's all I can think about.
I think everyone does that.
Probably, right?
I like literally obsessed about this guy last night for like an hour before bed. And not even like a sexual way, just obsessing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I took like a sleeping pill. I had to go to bed somehow.
Bro, and so the double thing is good, because then it makes you less crazy. It kind of like, it splits up my obsessiveness, and I feel like in some ways I'm better with both of them.
Yeah.
Because I divvy up my craziness.
Yeah. Exactly. That's good. And with both of them, well, like, or what I found when I was dating like different people, I found like with one of them I like certain things and I could be like this one person.
Yeah.
And
totally.
the other person. But I had one instance where I was with one on New Year's, and the other one I literally thought he walked into the room and I was freaking out, but it wasn't him. But I literally was like, oh my God, that looks like Swedish guy.
You're like,
and it wasn't him.
New Year's resolution, don't be a whore. It's not even a whore thing.
No, I think
go ahead.
People do that. I don't know. Is it a New York thing? Like in New York, I have a lot of friends who like date like multiple people, and I have a lot of friends who like are obsessively on the apps. Like we'll go on like 2 dates a day. I'm like, how do you? Really? But they're not doing comedy, so it's a little different. You know what I mean? It's like their open mic, like dating.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Is that a common thing here for people who date like multiple people, or is it very much like?
I don't know. I think so. I think it's I have no idea. I feel like a lot of people are in, for the most part, relationships.
Yeah, because I'm taking an acting class here, and like every person in my class has a relationship.
Yeah.
So LA's a relationship city.
I think so.
Interesting.
I think LA. I've almost always been in a relationship when I've been out here.
Interesting. So this is the first time you've been single?
This is the longest I've ever been single, and it was kind of a choice because
how long?
Since July.
So almost a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never gone more than 3 months.
Wow.
Before jumping into another relationship.
So this is good for you.
That was kind of the plan. Like my I opened for, do you know Eric Griffin? Stand up. He's a comedian.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
So I opened for him sometimes, and he, you know, when I was single or when I got out of my relationship, because he's known me for most of my relationship, and so he was like, you need to force yourself to be single. He was the one. It was actually smart. When I got out of my last relationship, my ex and I broke up. It was really bad. He's like, Eric was like, don't have sex with anybody for a month. Yeah. Don't have a rebound sex. Don't go on any dates. Because that's always been my thing. When I break up with someone,
you obsessively. The
next day I fuck a different person.
I do that too.
Yeah, it's like a coping thing.
Yeah, but I did find like I went through a really bad breakup in September, and then like 2 months after that I started dating someone, the boat guy. Then 2 months after that I was dating someone else, and like every like 2 months I was dating someone else. And then like recently I went like kind of 2 months without like anyone, like not even dating. And it was like very relieving. I mean, one, it was a little lonely, but two, it was relieving, like not obsessively checking my phone, being like, is that person going to text me? Like in that sense, it was very relieving. And like, I just didn't have those obsessive thoughts. Yeah. But also I miss kind of having those obsessive thoughts.
Really? You're like a next level crazy? You miss being crazy? That's a whole next level of crazy. You're like, man, I just really miss being insane.
Yeah. No, but it felt like a good break, like a mental break, you know?
Yeah, it does, because it kind of, and also it's, as a chick, it's harder because men's saliva, the saliva has chemicals in it that make you addicted to them.
Wait, like any saliva they have?
A dude, yeah.
I thought it was just the you have sex with them, that's what happens.
It's the kissing.
Oh my God, the kissing too?
Yeah. It releases oxytocin, and there's chemicals in their mouth,
Yeah.
like testosterone or something, that makes you addicted to them. And then there's like, if they...
Where'd you read this?
This is like common knowledge. You can Google it. And then also, especially if they come in you.
Yes.
Which I mean, if you're out here, that means, whatever. But anyway, then it's like next level. Like you...
Oh my God. Maybe that's why I went so crazy after my ex broke up with me. I was like very depressed.
Yeah, it's withdrawal.
So I didn't even need him. I just needed his saliva.
Yeah. And then sperm is basically an antidepressant.
It is?
So yeah. So like when a dude
This is
comes
so
on
LA
you,
of you. Like all of this information, like none of my friends in New York, they're like, you're depressed, go to your fucking bodega and get a drink. You're like, in LA, you need sperm because sperm is like very good for you.
It's true, dude. It has like all these chemicals in it. And it's an antidepressant. It also helps you sleep. Sperm has melatonin in it. So
Where did you read this? I don't believe
everywhere.
you.
No,
I literally do not believe you. You just made up all this shit. I have sperm has antidepressants
and melatonin.
But what if you're using a condom?
Well, then that's not the same thing because it's not.
So if the sperm's in your mouth or your vagina, it's an antidepressant.
I don't know if it goes in your mouth, but definitely if it goes in your vagina.
Are you sure? I'm literally going to ask my OBGYN when I go home.
Google it on the internet.
We need that fucking intern that you scared away.
It has melatonin. That's why so if a dude, when you're in a relationship, you sleep better because
that's true.
Because if you're on birth, most girls are on birth control,
right?
And, you know what I mean. So they're with dudes, and it's whatever. Anyway, and so that when you're on birth control and a dude's like coming in you all the time,
yeah,
it's an antidepressant, and also it helps you sleep. It has melatonin in it, so you sleep better. Yeah.
I mean, I better get that sperm back, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, babe, I know we broke up, but could you send me
literally
a box of your loads? Thank you.
Well, you know how they say, like, you always, like, your ex will come back into your life when you, like, are over them and you stop thinking about them?
It's the worst.
But, like, that hasn't happened for me, so I've literally just been, like, walking around being like, I am so happy. Like, I literally have just been, like, in his neighborhood. I'm like, I'm happy for a...
So you're not over him at all?
No, it was like he broke up with me and like I had no idea it was coming, like blindsiding.
What did he say? Why?
It was very complicated. Basically, I had like a Lyme disease relapse. I got like sick again.
I don't even know what Lyme disease is.
You get Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
You get bit by a tick and like it bites you and like it can manifest into different things. Like if you don't catch it early, like people then eventually get MS or ASL. It's like it can be very serious.
Are you on medication?
No. Well, when I first got it, I didn't know I had it for like a few months. And then I had to do IV antibiotics. So then I had like a PICC line in my arm, which is like something like a cancer person might have. It was like very serious. Then I had this that was 5 years ago. Then recently this past year or last year, I had a relapse. And then basically what it manifests into, it's like you become really tired. You get like anxiety it affects like neurological, physical. It affects every part of your body. But I was taking like antibiotics for it, like oral. And then it like brought everything out. I was kind of like detoxing from it. It's like really crazy. So in September, I had hives all over my body. I was like really skinny, but like not skinny where it's like good
sexy.
Skinny. Yeah, it was like at this point, even my mom who's like loves skinny people and she's like a Jew, she was like, you're too skinny. And if my mom saying that, like, I'm like, okay. I was
and
like,
you're in New York and everyone there's so skinny.
Yeah, so it was like very serious. And then I was really sick and he came over and he was just like, I just can't go further with the relationship. And I was like, what? Like, I'm high on Benadryl. Like, I don't even know what you're saying. Are you fucking serious?
And you have hives?
I have hives.
You're just like super.
I looked
just
awful.
In your bed. Oh my God.
If I knew I was gonna get dumped, like I could have put some makeup on. I had like my skin was so bad because like I was like everything was coming out.
You couldn't even try to seduce him and have makeup sex.
Exactly.
That's so fucked up. That's why you did it on this day.
I was like trying to go over him. I was like, come here, baby. And I was like, I'm tired.
He's like, get your hivey leprosy ass off of me.
So yeah, he just was like, I think like he was planning to break up with me before, but I think when I got sick, he was like,
this is the time.
It's like easier. Like if someone's, you know what I mean? I think he was like
you're too tired, you can't chase him.
Exactly. And he was a skateboarder, so he's like, she can't chase me, that tired little bitch. Peace out, girl.
Oh my God, if a dude breaks up with me and leaves me on a skateboard, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would shoot something.
I was so mad. I was like, did I literally just get broken up with by like a 33-year-old skateboarder?
Oh my God.
Like I couldn't believe it.
What? That's like a dude
I don't need that's
birding away. Oh, if a dude
We don't have birds in New York, but
if a dude broke up with me and then left my house on a bird,
what would you do?
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I would get I would call Bird,
You would like
the CEO of Bird. I'd find them and be like, listen, you fucking asshole. Look what you made me do.
Yeah.
I'd be like Taylor Swift.
yeah,
Look what you
just
made
make
me.
the song play. No, but
Oh,
that's the thing. Like, I don't even think I'm like upset about him. I think I'm just someone who likes to win, and I'm like you. I'm an obsessive person. So like knowing that like he jumped to me, and like I just like that part I can't get over. Like
It's
I
a
want
33-year-old skateboarder.
yeah.
Is he a professional skateboarder?
No,
What does he do for a job?
he was a camera guy for like a reality show. Nothing good. But he would film all my shit, and like my photos were really good.
That's a positive.
Honestly, he was like the best intern I had for a year. You know what I mean? Like I loved him, but like he was a really good photographer. My mom was like, he was not a good boyfriend, but he did take good photos of you. She was like, should we hire him? I'm like, no, we can't fucking hire my ex-boyfriend who dumped me because I had a disease. She's like, you're right, he's an asshole. But he did take like really good photos of me. I like kind of miss that. But I think he's a great person besides that.
Oh my God, that's so fun. It's the craziest story I've ever heard.
Yeah, and we haven't spoken since the breakup.
Did he have a car?
No.
Just a skateboard.
No, yeah. Okay, so then this is what happened. No, I have a problem. So I went from the skateboarder, then I went to the guy who owned a boat, and I guess I like guys who like don't own cars. That's why maybe I should move to LA. No, but knowing me, I'll date some guy in LA who's like, I don't know, who has like a scooter.
They'll live in their car. That's the kind of guy you're going to end up dating.
That's the next thing.
They have a car, but they live in it.
I'll be like, Mom, great news. I found a guy with a car. I mean, he lives in the car, but it's like not that big of a deal.
But don't worry, it's got 3 rows, ample closet space in the trunk.
Exactly. But
Oh
yeah, so
my God.
I guess I need to like find a guy who has a car, or I don't know. I'm trying to
I think he
think.
needs to find a guy that doesn't
But
ride a
when-
skateboard.
When a guy tells me he's a skateboarder now, I have skateboarding PTSD.
you break out in hives.
I break out in hives. Well, in New York, like, I mean, there's skateboarders here, but in New York, there's so many of them because so many people are walking on the street.
Yeah.
So I'll hear a skateboard and I'll be like, I'll like turn around and
So relapsing. What the fuck?
my friend, I was with my friend and I like told her, I was like, I literally have like PTSD. And she's like, no, you don't. And then we walked by a skateboard and I freaked out and she's like, oh my God, you actually fucking do. I never thought my ears were so attuned to a skateboard, but like apparently after dating one for a year, like not even a human, I literally dated the skateboard for a year. I just guess like, I don't know, think about like something your ex would always do for a year and like
You're
your
like a
ears just-
dog.
I literally am a dog.
Dogs bark at skateboards.
How do we fix this?
It's like a bunch of dogs and you just yelling at a skateboarder on the street, just randomly.
a
What
dog
the
walker
fuck are
in the
you going? I have something to say to you, you fucking asshole.
I just like hang out with the dogs all day. I'm like,
Just you. They probably have Lyme disease too. Is that fucked up?
the dogs do have Lyme. The dog walker's like, I'm gonna take this girl out. It's gonna be a little extra.
Oh, you guys are walking. All right, put on your flea collars. You're like, ew, tick collars. Oh my God. That sucks.
But yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know. So yeah, I'm just like trying to date. That's why I want to get on Raya. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, I'm right now. Am I dating? No, now I'm not dating. Before I left, though, I was dating this guy who had the same birthday as me.
before you left New York?
Yeah, before I left New York, which was like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Same birthday. And this was the guy who was like obsessed with my comedy.
Right.
And but I broke up with him because he was like definitely bipolar in the sense like some days he'd be really nice and some days he'd be like really mean to me. Not mean to me, just like one day he'd be like, I really like you, and the next day he'd be like, I don't want a relationship, like I don't want to feel guilty if I go out and I like flirt. And I was like, and then I'd be like, okay, it's over. And he'd be like, no, wait, I want a relationship, I love you. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's the comedian that I'm dating. He's like that.
Well, this guy wasn't.
How old is your guy?
He was 28, my age.
Yeah, mine's 27.
Yeah.
And he's 28 too. The comedian's 28. I think it's an age thing at that age.
28 because they're conflicted.
They're confused. They don't know if they're like, they feel like they should still be out here like single, but then part of them wants love.
Yes, because he said that he was like when we first met, he was like, I really want to. He's like, I want a girlfriend. Like I'm ready for a girlfriend. But then I think when it comes down to like actually being, I don't even think it's the committed part because I think he actually genuinely liked me. I think it's just more of like feeling trapped and like someone controlling you, and like they don't like that.
You can't date guys in their late 20s. It's the worst.
No, my friend who's like 42 and just had a baby, he was like, Tori, I told you, you can only date guys who are 32 and above.
Yep.
And he like literally yelled at me. He's like, I fucking told you. I was like, okay.
Yeah, bro. Because when you need dudes in their late 20s, like this one, it's just like they just don't know what they want, and it's
they're confused.
It's so much work because like this guy, I told him when we first hang out, hey dude, I just got a relationship. This 2019, I was trying to kind of like be single anyway, to like find myself or whatever the fuck, I've been supposed to be doing anyway. And so he's like, yeah, and then we say I love you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was him, and then I was like, I love you too, and so we keep breaking up.
They always do that. They'll be like, I love you, and it'll be like, I love you. Whoa, I didn't say love you with a hard L. Calm down. Like they'll give you like a little thing, and then you'll give them back and be like, whoa, calm down, girl.
I'm not trying to get in a relationship. I didn't even start this.
Yeah.
Oh, so and then I'll be like out with my friends, and he's like, are you fucking cheating on me? I'm like, you told me.
Yeah.
And then he's like, whatever, and he won't even say we're in a relationship. He just says whatever. He calls me his person.
Oh my God.
His person.
No, but that's literally okay. So the guy who was the same birthday as me, he would do this thing where he like wouldn't make plans. He'd be like, I'm not one of these guys that makes plans. Okay, I'm not a plans guy. And meanwhile, he's the one who calls me at 10 a.m. every morning to be like, what are you doing later? And then I would say, I'm free at 7. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing at 7. Don't put me in a pigeonhole here, Tori.
Ugh. See, that's the thing. They're like, part of them is an adult where they like want to know a schedule, and then the part of them is like, it's still a boy.
Right? Like he would call me every day to be like, how are you? How are you doing? Like one time I was like sick, and he like kept calling me all day, and then I was like, thanks for calling me. He's like, whoa, it's not a big deal. I do that to everyone. I was like, okay.
whoa, I do that to everybody. I'm just calling everybody all the time.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Yeah, we can't. I don't.
It's emotionally draining for me.
It's so fucking exhausting, and that's why I told this guy, I was like, hey, I can't with you. It's not even me.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, go fuck. I went to his place. This is before we broke up the last time.
Okay.
And I went to his place, and I was like, hey, we should have an open relationship. He's like, I don't want to have an open relationship.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even have a relationship. And I was like, okay. Like, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
And then he gets mad if I talk to other guys. Who knows? Anyway, I go to his place, and I see another girl's underwear on the floor.
Oh.
And I was
what
like,
type was it?
It was trashy underwear, which is what made me mad. It was like
Victoria's Secret?
No, it was like I don't even know, but it was not. It was just like weird, like lace, like baby blue. It was like strip. It looked like just not.
It was like the underwear you get in 8th grade where you're like, I'm gonna use this to lose my virginity.
It just looked like a girl. It looked like skank on. It was just like someone who. It looked like someone who has chlamydia underwear. Like that's what it. I was like, it looks like a girl who like she like it was like silver hoop earrings because she let silver glitter hoop earrings had glitter on them. The earrings were made out of glitter. Big hoop, and I was just like, oh my God, I wouldn't fuck this person. Like,
yeah, and you're bi, so you know.
Have sex with someone I would have sex with. That's the rule.
That's a good. See, that's nice
my rule. Don't fuck someone I wouldn't fuck. I would not fuck this person.
That's good standards.
I would not fuck the blue glitter hoop earring chick. Right. Silver glitter. Why not even gold? Like silver glitter hue. Like it looked like it was made like an arts and crafts store.
Like she went to Claire's, but like on sale.
I was like, I don't want to know what this person thinks every day. I was just like grossed out.
Right.
And I was like, bro, like clean up before I come.
Yeah.
Here, you know.
They're just like there's something, I don't know, maybe like when they're 32 they like gain something, but like under 32 there's like this screw missing that literally like is a screw missing, and then they turn 32 and then the screw comes down from heaven and it like implants in their little mind, and they're like, wait, I think I know how to be an adult.
100%.
Maybe, I don't know.
100%, bro. Because
but I have a lot of friends who are like friends from college, and all of my friends from college are they're all engaged.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then they think it's funny to be like, you're the single friend. I'm like, that doesn't make me feel. They're like,
you know what's weird is that this dude was in a 3-year relationship before.
Which one?
The 28-year-old. I feel like when a guy's in their mid-20s and early 20s, they can be in a relationship, and for some reason it's only guys when they hit 27 to 30 is when they
because it's like they're reborn again.
Yeah, and
they're like a little more confident,
they're starting
a little
to have
less
success.
hair.
Their careers are starting to take off.
Right.
They're like, and they know they're gonna get probably married in their 30s. Like, this is my last chance to fuck or something.
Right. Yeah.
It's so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
They're exhausting.
Yeah.
But yeah, with your guy, like, I think it's not even worth like opening up that emotional can of worms again.
if I'm at this point, I'm like,
but do you like the other guy?
I like them both. The other one's 35.
The
YouTuber guy.
The social media.
Yeah, social media dude. He's 35.
And he like treats you well.
He's good, but he's like sad right now.
Why? Did he lose some followers? What happened? He's like, Instagram's going down.
He's just like sad and he's in a mood. And so I feel like
what do you mean a mood? Like he's like a filter? He's like, I'm in a mood. And then like the sad face comes on. He's like,
no, like literally he's a Cancer. So like Cancers are very emotional.
Wait, what month is Cancer?
July.
Okay.
Late June, early July. And so I was like, I texted him today, hey, like, I miss you. What's up? And I was like, maybe we can hang out tomorrow. He's like, I'm a sad boy today. Like, that's what he messaged me. A sad boy today.
He seems like someone who likes a finger in the butt. Anyone who's like, I'm a real sad boy, now put a finger in my butt. Like, you know what I mean? He sounds very sensitive. Like,
yeah. So I don't know.
But it seems like you like the other one. Maybe you like the banter with the comedian better.
Probably.
But the social media guy, he like treats you really
They're
nicely.
both funny. They're both funny.
Oh, they
I don't
are.
know.
Okay,
I don't know what to do. I
love how you're holding the mic like it's both of their dicks. You're like, I don't know what to do. Which one do I want more?
Yeah. Who knows? Fuck. I just need I don't know. I just want like, it's hard to find like I just want a dude that knows how to like lay good dick down.
What do you mean lay good dick down?
Lay good dick down. Like,
I don't know this saying.
Like, just knows how to like,
so old and doing. I don't understand this saying. Lay a good dick. What the? What's lay a dick?
Like, it's like oddly just know how to like lay a dick down means like they just know how to like please a woman.
That? Like when
they know how to please a woman.
When I think you say lay a good dick, I need like a fucking prop right now. When you say lay a good dick, this is what I think. Just like. Here. Like, that's what I think about when you say lay a good dick. Like, what? Here's my dick. Like,
lay it down.
You mean like sex wise?
Yeah. They just know how to like make a chick. Like, they know how to like please a girl. Like, they know how to go along. They know how to go hard.
Got it.
No breaks. No complaints.
Huh. No, have you been dating guys who like they're complaining they're tired?
Yeah, there's dudes that like
maybe they have Lyme disease.
They're just dudes that need to like do work. I'm like, yo. If a dude's dick's not hard when I show up, I'm like, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
With one of the guys I was seeing a few months ago, like he was like fingering me and then I can't remember. Then I like touched his dick and it was like soft. And I was like, what happened? He's like, well, the dick needs some attention.
Yeah.
I was like, what? My body should be the attention. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not out here like a fucking worker.
Like, I'm too hot to get your dick.
This isn't the factory, bro. You're not paying me minimum wage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. So you've encountered these type of men too.
Yes.
Those are assholes. No, I'm serious. That guy who I'm talking about, we had like not very good sex, and I told him in a very nice way. Like, we were dating for like 2 months. We were dating for 3 months, but I didn't have sex with him for a month. And like by the 10th time, he said to me, he was like, so it took you a really long time to finish this time. What happened? And I was like, can I be 100% honest with you? This is you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was like, it took you a long time. And I said, yeah, can I be honest? And he was like, yeah, like anything, Tor. And they always give you like a nickname, like, hey, Tor, come on, it's fine. So I was like, I just think like what you're doing isn't exactly like what gets me off. And then he was like, and then he said this thing, which I think is such a man thing. He's like, so have you had this problem with other guys or just me? And I should have been like, no, just you. But I was like, no, I think it's just like your technique. And then he was like,
is this post-sex?
Yeah, this was after sex.
This is pillow talk.
No, I was like on the toilet, I think. I like live in a studio apartment. So like my toilet is like right by the bed.
So you're on your toilet having pillow. Okay, this was post-sex talk and you're on the toilet. You're like, I don't know if your technique, hold on. I don't know if your technique's really doing it for me. Can we just talk really quick? The way you put the dick in the, give me 1 second. Sorry, I ran out of toilet paper. Can you go grab it? It's in the kitchen. Thank you. Okay, the technique. I just really think you need to start trying harder.
Seamless? I'm gonna be here for a little longer. My Verizon doesn't work in the bathroom.
So okay, wait. So you tell him a technique.
So I go, I think it's like your technique. Like, I don't think it's like what gets me off. And then he's like, yeah, like I want to learn. Like, and I was like, I think like you're a little more aggressive than like what I want.
Oh.
And he was like, he seemed like he was very like open to it. And then he went away for a month. Then he came back and he didn't really text me when he came back. And I like knew that was the situation. And I knew the sex wasn't going to get better. So I wasn't like that devastated about it. But I think this guy literally had never been told that. Like, I think he was like shocked that I told him this. Like, no girl, I don't think had ever been like, you were not good at sex. And it was funny. Then we spoke like months late, not like a month ago, and we were talking, and I just blatantly said, so why did you never text me when you got back from whatever that vacation you went on? And he's like, well, and I said, it's because I told you weren't good at sex. And he goes, I think we're just not compatible sexually. Like, one of us felt like we were on a pogo stick and the other one felt like we were on a skateboard. And I was like, skateboard? I was like, how dare you bring that up? And then he's like, but I still think you're like really sexy. I was like, okay, I still think you're really bad at sex. So what do you want me to say to you?
You're like, cool, guy. We still feel the same way that we felt before.
Yeah. But I think I'm saying what you're saying, like with the guy you're talking about. I think those are like asshole guys that we need someone who's like a little insecure. You know what I mean? This is what I want. This sounds very crazy. I want a guy who like could have been a model, but then like became an architect, and like maybe his mom died, so he's very sensitive, has 2 sisters. He's not close to his dad, so he'll be very close to my family. Like, that's the type of guy I want. I don't think that's like that difficult to find.
You haven't thought about this at all.
No. And then also like maybe it's like Brian Greenberg. Cousin.
That's a very specific type. I know. Okay, so it's interesting. So I know what you mean about like the asshole thing, because this one dude I'm talking about, he I guess he has like a dominance thing.
Okay.
It's like, so you're saying this guy is like more sexually aggressive, like he needs to do like dominant stuff.
No, he wasn't like not aggressive, but he was like choking me. Like, I'm just literally talking like basic shit. I'm just talking like fingering. It was like, are you in 8th grade? Like, this is the worst. You're like 32. You should know how to finger a girl.
But it was aggressive? What do you mean?
It just like what? It felt like okay. It felt like he wasn't putting effort in. It felt like he was like an old chef at IHOP. Like, here we go, making these fucking pancakes again. Like, there was no like fucking effort. Oh, and then this is what he did. Wait, hold on.
Do it with passion.
He was so like, and then at one point he went down on me, and it was like, I don't know, like one point he went down on me, and I was like into it, and all of a sudden, okay, pretend this is my vagina. He went like this. Like spit like a loogie on my vagina. And I looked down, I go, I started laughing. I was like, what did you do? And he's like, what do you mean I spit on your vagina? I was like, I'm sorry. I'm 28 years old. I've had sex since I was like 18. I've never had someone like spit on my vagina like you just did. Like, you were about to clean it. Like, I'm a fucking, like, he was like literally like, and I just like, I don't know. He was so bad in every aspect. I'd be like, okay, I'll try to finger. Can't do that. Flipping it like it's fucking old pancakes. Eating me out, like cleaning it like a car. Like, this guy I think we weren't compatible sexually.
Oh,
but
go ahead.
What? But what I'm saying is like, we had great banter. And he was cute. Like,
then be my friends.
I think that's what we are. We are friends now.
Oh my God. Have you ever had a guy spit in your face?
Like during sex?
Yeah.
Like, they think it's hot?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you fucking hot bitch. Like, ooh, you got something in your eye. So I said, no, why are they spitting in my face?
Has he ever hit you on the face?
Okay, one time I had an ex hit me.
On purpose?
No, okay, no, wait. So he came over. He was like drunk. We'd broken up, and then he like came over one night and he hit me. And I go, why did you do that? He goes, you liked it. I'm like, we weren't even having sex. Like, he literally was just like drunk, like hit me.
Just hit you you're like, unless you're, yeah, I have
and
a
he loved to choke me.
That's why I tell dudes, I'm like, you're not allowed to tell me what to do unless your dick is inside of me.
Right.
Unless I'm naked, you can't tell me what to do, dude.
Wait, what were you telling me about? You just want a good dick to lay down or whatever.
I just want someone to lay down good dick.
Explain a little more.
That just means like a dude that knows how to like, someone who knows how to have sex. The girl comes first. He makes sure you come.
Are these guys coming first before these guys?
No, but there's some dudes that like don't like, they don't like, you know, have you ever had sex with a dude where it's like he has sex with you so good that you can't like move afterward?
Yes.
Okay, that's like lay the dick down.
Got it.
Where you like sleep for 2 days.
That's like a music video in like the early 2000s, like lay the dick down, and they're like, ooh. But you're not meeting these guys who are laying the dick down.
It's hard to find a guy that lays down. Because you think a lot of dudes don't know how to have sex really that good. You know,
I think you need. That's what I'm saying. I think we need someone who's like insecure. Not insecure,
maybe.
But you need a quiet guy, because these guys who are like, or what I think what my problem is, and maybe it's your problem, you could disagree, but I think my problem is who I'm attracted to are these like assholes who I have like amazing like comedy banter with, and like, right. And I'm like, oh, but I have like such chemistry with them and the banter's amazing. But I think like in the long run, they're not very like good for me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like they're
yeah,
not very like sweet. They're not like caring. They're just like I'm just having a lot of fun with them.
Well, as a comic, especially, like, you like challenges,
right?
And we get bored easily, and so we're attracted to things that are a little bit fucked up,
right? So I think it would be easier if I was boring to date. Like if I was a boring girl, like
you could find the best guy.
It would be so easy for me because I don't
take care of you. You would just like walk around. He'd be like, "Here, honey, here's flowers."
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
And then you bring your kid to preschool, and you'd have brunch with a bunch of all those other chicks that are like you, and life would be great. And you'd be like living in a mansion. Yeah, no, not us. We can't.
It's hard for us. It's hard for like
super hard. It's so hard.
It's hard for girls who have personalities
and careers. It's so fucking hard to date
because we want like people to whatever like.
And the problem, people think when we're like, oh, it's hard to date, people think it means no one's attracted to us. A lot of people are attracted to us.
That's not, it's not being attractive.
So many people are attracted. All of the people are attracted. No. People are attracted to us.
Yeah.
People, the problem is, one, finding someone that we respect because we have such high standards of people. And also, it's hard finding, people will want to hang out with us, but then when they're with us for a bit, they're like, oh shit,
totally, no,
what have I gotten myself into?
That's how I felt with my ex, because like he literally was like, he loved that I did, my ex loved that I did comedy. He's like, you're so funny, you're so different than the other girls I've met. But then when he got to like know me like a year after, and he was like, okay, this Tori isn't just like a funny comedian, she has like serious problems, and like he couldn't handle that side of me. So I think a lot of guys, when they meet us, they're like, oh my god, they're so different. Oh my god, she's like not boring, she's so funny, I love her. Oh my god, she's so fun. Like everyone thinks she's funny, but then like when they get to know like the other side of us that like every other person has, we're like more than whatever, we're not one dimensional, they're like, we can't handle that side.
Also, I think that women, like there's women that have careers, and women, especially female comics, I would say, we don't put up with shit. It's like if a guy says something that's disrespectful to me, I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Where I think maybe a lot of girls keep it in. They keep it in.
Totally.
What a guy's if you're dating a guy who says something that's fucked up to you or is disrespectful, you keep it in.
Yeah.
I used to, before I started stand up, it's become so much harder for me to date because I realized before I would keep a lot of it in.
Yeah.
A guy would tell me, oh, you were skinnier, or you're not as skinny as I usually date. I would keep it in.
Wait, a guy's telling you you're not as...
I've had guys... I dated guys...
Well, you're like the skinniest person I've
had guys tell me... I've been in a relationship with guys who told me that I was not most guys' physical type, and that I was lucky
aren't you like
to
every
date
guy's
them.
physical type? You have big boobs and you're skinny. I don't understand.
I've had guys tell me that
Who are these guys?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Super
successful dudes. We're like, oh, you're not really that pretty. Like, you're lucky to be with... And I would just keep it in. Like,
what?
These things. Oh, yeah. But here's the thing. Girls are in relationships where guys tell them that all the time. Oh, you're not that pretty. Oh, you're not this, you're not that. And girls just like, oh, I guess. And you gotta take it. And as a female comic, when you start doing stand up, if someone like, well, you're like, what the fuck? If a guy said that to me now, I would just laugh. And I'd be like, and I would give it back to him 10 times harder. And those guys, they can't handle that.
Yeah, they can't handle that.
No.
Wait, I still don't understand these guys that are telling you that you're not.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's all a mind game. Guys play mind games with women to try to make them feel.
Were they like, they were in the industry too?
They weren't comedians. No, they were like Wall Street dudes. And
they were Wall Street dudes telling you this?
Yeah.
In LA?
Yeah.
Oh. See, Wall Street guys in New York, I don't think are doing that.
I don't know. I mean, he was a big New York Wall Street, and then he moved to. But anyway, the point is that like, yeah, the point is the more successful woman is, the higher standard she has for treatment, and like you just are like, nope. I don't even like when guys hit on me, dude. I was talking to my boss where I do film and television development during the day, and my boss he's this like 75-year-old Jew, like just he's like the Godfather, right?
Yeah.
He's fucking dope. Anyway, he always was like, God help any poor man who you end up with. Like he's like, they have no, he's like guys see you and they're like, oh wow, what a fun, they always get so excited.
Yeah.
You look, but he's like, God help any guy who actually gets to know you. He's like, these poor men, they have no idea what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah. And that's like literally what my mom says. She's like, I feel bad. Not feel bad, but I had the same problem where guys are like, at first they love me. They're like, you're so funny. And then like they get to know, oh, Tori has this like irrational fear of elevators. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, that's why. But same thing for male comics, dude. Like sometimes I date male comics, and
I've
like,
never dated a male comic.
Really?
And I think there's some girls who like only date male. I mean, in New York, this is what I see. A lot of my female friends in comedy, either they only have dated male comedians or they've never dated a male comedian. And I've never dated any male comedians. And I'm fine. I don't want to date a comedian. But watch me, I'll end up with a comedian.
You're like, hey, Vanessa, so I want to come back on the podcast.
I'm dating Seinfeld.
It's so random. What's up, Dad? I can't imagine. See, here's the thing. Dating Seinfeld, do you know how that guy would tear you apart? Can you imagine dating Seinfeld?
But you know who I want to date, but I think you know who has a great relationship? Judd Apatow and what's her name?
Cute. Leslie Mann.
Yeah. But she's like
you kind of look like her.
But she's like gorgeous. She's so pretty. And like Judd Apatow's like
But he's the good guy.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I think we need to like, I don't know, like should we try to date people who are like we're not that attracted to? I tried that. It didn't work out. I tried that like 2 dates with this Israeli guy. It was like really I tried that. It was just really bad.
You weren't attracted to him, but he was a nice dude.
He treated me really nicely. Took him in this like really nice restaurants in the city. But I just like, it's not like he was ugly. Like he wasn't ugly. I just wasn't like, I don't know. I just wasn't like, oh my God, there's just nothing. And we did stuff. We didn't have sex, but we like did everything else because I like doing that. And just like, I don't know. The next morning, I just remember thinking, I hope he's cuter than what I remember. And I wasn't even drunk. And I just looked and I was like, and I just left.
Damn.
And he was like, he was like, I'll see you when you get back from LA. And I was like, yeah.
Have you ever dated a really ugly dude?
Okay, so I dated this dude who for 5 months, like 2 years ago. And he was another one who was like obsessed with my comedy. He was like a producer in New York. And he would come to all my shows. I was like, this guy is so fucking ugly. How dare he think he can get me? Are you fucking kidding me? And he comes to all my shows and I really like talking to him. Then I find out he dated this girl who, he dated two people I knew. One was like a producer, a girl who's really pretty. One was my friend from college. Not a friend, like someone I knew in college. Both really pretty girls. And I swear to God, the moment I knew he had dated pretty girls, it did like he was like an apple that went from like dirty to clean. I was like, hey, like maybe I should try. And like, okay, so I only dated him like in winter, and I like once daylight savings happened, I was like, I can't date you. Like it's too late. Like I can't. But he was also an alcoholic. I was like, there's too much sunlight. Like I knew I could never bring him home to my parents. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like hideous. Like he was also just a gross human. He was like an alcoholic. Oh. I think he lived in a really dirty apartment. He never let me go to his apartment. He was really gross.
So what did you like about him?
I really liked our conversations. I liked the way he treated me. But it was just, it was very much of a hookup. Like he would always, like every Friday and Saturday, he would come to my, whatever show I had. We would get dinner and then he'd sleep at my house. And then I wouldn't hear from him. And then Friday, they'd do the same thing for like 5 months straight. Oh, but I didn't even care that I didn't hear from him in the week because I didn't like him. Right. Like I knew I wasn't going to end up with him. Do you know what I mean?
You're like, only come over on the nights I'm drinking.
Yeah, I just like didn't. He just wasn't. I just didn't.
Who ended it? You were like, you just kind of stopped talking to him?
I think I ended. I just
he left you on a skateboard?
No, he I can't remember how we ended. I think I ended it and then, or just like stopped texting him one weekend. Or maybe I found someone else and I just like, just stopped texting him. And then he came back and I was like, listen, I'm just like not looking for anything. And he's like, I'm not looking for anything either. I was like, well, okay, then stop talking to me. Like, leave me alone. And then I didn't see him for like a year. And then one day he shows up at this like comedy show I was at. And he's like saying, yeah, he's like, I was like, oh, I could spot that bald head from anywhere.
Oh my God. Aww.
So he shows up to this, no, he wasn't like, he was like, one time he was like, I saw he was like on Hinge, like while we were like hooking up.
So is he gay? Oh no, Hinge is straight.
Yeah, Hinge is like Tinder. But no, he just like wasn't, I don't know, he was an asshole. He was just like, wait, why did it end? Oh no, so I saw him at my show and I didn't know he was going to be there. And then he texted me and he was like, oh, like, I saw you. I'm like, yeah, I know I saw you. And it was like a big show. It was like at the New York Comedy Festival, like Caroline's on Broadway. And I'm like, oh, fucking this guy's there. I didn't mind because like I like performing.
Just all of your fans are in the back.
All of my exes.
All of your guys are your biggest fans. I don't like guys that I like see my stand up. It makes me nervous.
No. Yeah, I agree with you. Usually I don't like guys who, if I like them, if they see my stand up, I get very nervous. Yeah. But I like getting over that by inviting them.
Really?
Because I'm like, you know what? Like, if I'm going to date them, they're going to have to see my stuff anyway. So, like, why not fucking invite them? But it's a good thing to get over.
Most of the guys I've dated have never seen my stand-up.
Never?
Except
Well,
on the internet. I mean, because they can Google me and find clips.
You should do it. It's very liberating.
I just am like worried if that's like the one time I have a bad set.
I know you always think that, but like there's just something really
it's very powerful.
It's a good exercise and it's really powerful.
Because if you have a good set, then you own this motherfucker.
Yeah, like the guy who like thought I was really funny, like the first time he came to see me, I was like really nervous. And I don't think I had like the best set, but then after that I felt like so fine. And then I love that he came to see me. So like you might like the first time might be like, okay, we might destroy. And then after that, like you just have to keep inviting. It's like comedy in general. Like you have to keep doing it.
When you see someone crush on stage, it's like hypnotizing.
It's hot.
It's hypnotizing.
Yeah, like for a guy to see you crushed,
yeah,
they're like, whoa, like she's fucking hot. Like I met this guy at a party like 2 weeks ago, and I thought he was really cute, and I thought he had a girlfriend. Well, it wasn't a party. It was like a backyard show, but he was there, and I thought he was really cute before the show, and I thought he had a girlfriend because he was standing next to this girl, and I like did really well on the show, and then afterwards we're talking whatever, and I just like it felt so good knowing that like I did really well in front of this like, really hot guy.
You're like, yeah.
But I also talked about my ex, so like I don't know how crazy I sounded. I was like talking about the skateboarder. So
oh my God.
I think that's also hard for like female comedians, right? Because it's like there's something different about like when a female talks about her exes or like the guy she's dating, and then a guy comes to see her and he's like, should I feel weird?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. It's like as a female comedian, we need to date guys who are really secure, like confident in themselves, but sometimes those type of guys are also assholes who don't treat us well. You know what I mean? It's just like not like the connection.
Yeah, I the comic that I was kind of dating, he I have a bit about him because he's a vegan.
Okay.
And then I started doing it when we were dating, and he saw it. He came in because we were both on a show, different rooms at the same comedy club. He was in one room and I was in the bigger room.
Oh, hot.
And I was like, and then he came in on my set and I was talking about him and it was crushing. And then he was like, he's a vegan, so he was vegan comedy. He's like, I can't believe your vegan bit's better than my vegan material. And I was like,
yeah,
it was so dope. That's what the fun thing about dating a comic is that one, comics know if you have a bad set. It's not like, you know, they understand
right,
it.
they understand it.
But there's also kind of like a competition of like who has better bits about who.
Right.
And I kind of like that. I don't know. It is a weird dynamic though, finding a guy that I'm just sick of dating guys who aren't comics, who think they're supposed to be comics.
Ooh, I feel like you find a lot more of that in LA though.
Really? Yeah, I could see. So there's probably no guys on Wall Street being like, well, you know, I also think I could be a comedian.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm like sick of the numbers. Well, actually, I feel like I've gone out with some guys in New York that were like, no, not that they were like fans of comedy more. They never wanted to do it, but they like liked it. You know what I mean? But I definitely think you should try to bring one of these guys you're dating, not the stand-up, but maybe the social media guy, and just like fucking own it. Like, I'm fucking funny. I'm in all the clubs in like LA. Like, come see me. Like, that's hot. I don't know. I feel like you should like own it. That's like my gift to you. That's my that's my exercise.
That's your exercise.
I don't know, exercise.
This is your task.
Yeah, but your task. I think you should do it. I swear.
I'll do
it feels that's like going to a bar and seeing the guy you want to fuck looking really hot and then like not taking and then not fucking him.
Do you like it when guys do you hit on guys?
No.
Do you like it when guys hit on you?
If they're hot.
It's so interesting. This is what I said to my boss today. I was like, I don't like if a guy hits on me, I have no respect for him.
Wait, then how are you supposed to know if the guy likes you? I'm confused.
No, I decide.
Oh, so you like hitting on the guy?
Yeah.
But see, I don't know if I'm coming off too aggressive. I don't want to come off too aggressive.
Yeah. The thing about me is that when a guy hits on a girl, if a guy hits on me, almost always the guys that hit on a girl hits on every pretty girl that they see on the street. Because I see it. I'll see guys, like, I'll see a guy hit on me, and then I'll watch, and then I'll go to a coffee shop, and I'll watch them hit on every pretty girl.
Oh, you'll, like, follow them?
I'll just, like, watch them. They hit on every pretty girl. So usually if a guy hits on you, it means he hits on every pretty girl. So
Are you sure? Where'd you get this from?
For sure.
This is like your sperm shit.
I was just watching, just paying attention, bro. And so I was like...
I'm going to call you one day. I'm just going to be like, what do you think this means? You're going to be some, like, crazy thing. You're like, I found this. Like,
according to Vanessapedia.
Yeah, Vanessapedia.
Hashtag Vanessapedia.
Wait, what were you saying about?
So he hits on every girl, so that's why I like to be the one that hits on a guy. Because if a guy looks at me and I know he's too nervous to hit on me.
That's hot to you.
Because I'm like, oh, that means he doesn't hit on girls. And that means
that's hot.
if I'm in a relationship, he's not going to hit on girls. And that he's going to probably be less likely to cheat. You know what I mean? It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So if I almost always, every guy I've ever dated, I always go to. Every guy. I see him and then I do this whole thing.
What do you say?
I don't.
Let's role play. I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I'm a social media guy. I've got 3 million followers. Pretend we didn't meet on Raya. My name's Bobby Bob. That's my Bobby Bob 2. Because I have 2 of me because I'm a Gemini. Okay, so I'm Bobby Bob 2. Hit on me.
Okay.
Are we at a bar? Like, where are you meeting these guys?
All right, so we're at like a bar, right?
Okay.
So you're just like over here.
Oh,
like,
social
drinking.
media sucks. I lost 3 million followers today, but don't worry, I'm up 5.
Oh, hey. Oh my God. George? Sorry, wait, I thought didn't we meet at the dog park the other day?
No.
I'm almost positive. You look so familiar.
No.
I was volunteering for that for the pet organization. We help dogs. I always sneak in a volunteer thing so that they think you're a good person.
Do you really do
Yeah,
this?
always.
So this is your full on thing.
Yeah, this is my move.
Okay.
I'm always like, it's different because this guy's famous, but usually if it's not, like, I'm like, oh, if they are famous, then I'll purposely like try to say something where it's like not obvious, where I don't think I know them.
Okay.
But I always like.
So you always pretend you
like
think you know them.
Yeah, always pretend like I know. Oh my God, hey, what's up? And then I find out a way to incorporate. I do a good thing, like something about like, oh yeah, like I was volunteering for children. Didn't we I volunteer at the hospital?
Okay,
wait,
I want to role play again. Okay, so pretend I'm an average guy. I'm not a social media. Now I'm just like Ben. I like work in accounting at like Paramount. Hi, I'm a little nervous. Like maybe I have like erectile dysfunction too.
Okay.
I'll take a Bud Light.
George? Oh my God. So, oh my God, you look like my, sorry. I thought you were someone I knew. Oh my God,
no.
Embarrassed.
No worries.
No, yeah, no. It's so you guys have the same hair. Like
really?
Yeah. I was volunteering at the children's hospital, and we have this comedy group, and we were all helping out the kids. And I thought you.
Oh.
I do stand up. Okay, sorry. It's so weird.
Oh, you do stand up. That's cool.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Oh, a Bud Light. Would you like one?
Yeah, sure. I'm waiting for my friends. But yeah, that'd be dope. See? Sly.
Wait, so that's really what you do?
Always. Every time.
And what does it work?
Always. It always works. Oh my God. Yeah, let's be friends on Instagram. And then I do that. So then they see that I'm
like you're legit.
Yeah.
Wait, so then
I make them add me on Instagram, and I'm like, I'll follow you back. My phone's kind of dead because I always make them add me on Instagram so I can stalk them and see if they have wives.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
It's my whole little move.
Wait, I'm here for another weekend. Like, should we do this weekend?
You want to go out?
I want to go out with you and do this thing.
But
knowing me, I'll be like, hi, Bob. And I'll be like, yeah, what's up? I'll be like, nothing.
Your name's actually Bob? Fuck.
Wait, so you always say the thing about like going to charity?
I try to loop in something. Oh, I work at I was working on this movie. I always try to like put in a little nugget that I'm dope in there.
Have you ever gotten rejected?
No.
It's
it almost always works.
Wow.
And even if like the dude's in a relationship, I always like can somehow they add me on Instagram anyway. Because it's like I do it in a kind of a friendly way.
Right. And then
I stalk them. I get to know their Instagram, and then I DM them over time. I figure out the right moments.
What do you mean? What do you DM them?
Like they'll post like I won't hit them up right away, and then they'll post something funny and be like, oh my God, hilarious. And then I just gradually harass them on social media.
Okay.
And then, get to know them, and then I do a date thing.
Wow,
always.
You are I'm definitely going to try this.
It always works, bro.
Wow.
And then you get the guys that are actually like good guys. Not like if a dude hits on you, look, no thanks. Meow.
Well, I guess that's true. Like, I mean, I guess when I'm thinking in terms of hitting on me, like, I don't know. I don't really like go out to bars enough. And the guys that do hit on me on like bars or whatever, those like, whatever. Those are not, I don't like those.
He's hitting on every girl. That's just what it is.
But guys I've met, like,
you want to think that you're special. You're not.
Right.
Just sit back at a bar and watch those dudes that hit on you. They hit on every fucking chick.
That you're right. Those are the guys, and they're always like really creepy and like oily, and like you need an oil pad from like Dwayne Reed. But I don't know. The guys that I've met that from non-apps, it's like usually like a friend of a friend, or I met them at a party situation, not like a bar. Have I ever met a guy from a bar? That was more like my college years, I guess.
Let's go.
We're literally going.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Stoked. We're gonna make a reality TV show.
We could do an Insta
in
story.
bars picking up penises.
We could do a live version of it.
Yeah, Instagram
we'll go live. Yeah.
Hi, what's up? Is your name George? Oh my God, so crazy. I met you when I was at the Red Cross volunteering for the earthquake with the Somalian kids. What's up, dude? Were you down there too?
No, I'll film you from far away.
That's my camera crew in the back. That's her skateboard ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
We have a reality show going on. We have this red flag game. It's from Skybound. And what we do is we're going to figure out if we want to date this guy, right?
Oh, cool.
So we pick 3 good things about him. They're white flags.
Okay.
And then we pick 1 red flag. And you decide if you want to date this guy.
Oh, fun.
So I'll pick out, this is your dude. Okay. Here are the 3 good things about him. 1, he owns real Pokemon.
What? This is a good thing?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't make these rules.
Okay.
Gives you multiple orgasms.
Okay. I mean, orgasm can't buy me a house, but whatever.
Supportive. That's just what it says. Supportive.
Like financially, like emotionally. These are very, okay.
Just super supportive.
Okay, he's cool. He maybe like works startup or something. What?
Oh my God. Okay. Your nose grows when they lie.
My nose grows when they lie. What? Now I have to guess?
Now you have to decide if you want to date this guy.
Oh, definitely not.
No.
I could do all this myself. I can buy a fucking Pokemon. I can give myself multiple orgasms, and I could fucking support myself. And a big nose. I'm a Jew that was somehow born with a very lucky small little nose. This is the worst guy. I don't know who he is. I don't want him. These are not good. I don't want this guy.
Okay.
He's offering nothing. Literally.
All right, your turn.
Oh, fun. Okay, so I'm doing it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, do I read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, owns a goose that lays
Golden
designer clothing.
What?
Owns a goose
Just
that
shitting out
lays
Chanel. Okay, that's a yes.
Own a goose that lays. Okay, that's good. Never blames you for anything.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Kind of a pussy, but yeah. Okay. Sex with them keeps your skin clear.
Oh yes,
but you already have good skin.
Yeah, but I still break out once in a while.
Okay.
I got a pimple on my side of my chest right now to put foundation on.
That's literally like don't even talk about pimples. You will. Okay, this is a red flag. You will never have another orgasm while you date them.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Do you want to date this guy?
No.
Yeah, this is like the real world.
You know
here.
what?
This is like these are not good guys.
Yeah, this is the real world. You said?
No, I mean not like the show. Like this is actually what it's like out there. You know what I mean? Like this is not a game for us.
Chanel, but fucking doesn't make you come. I mean, I don't know.
Do you want to date him? I mean,
he have the goose that lays designer clothing. It's kind of cool.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, maybe you could date him for like a little bit. How's that?
Yeah, date him for all the Chanel you can.
Like 3 months, like a 3-month guy. You
Rock
know?
up the clothing and then.
Yeah, I think he's good for like 3 months.
He's a 3-monther.
He's a 3-monther. He's a little, he's a subletter. You sublet him.
Oh my God, dude. Okay. All right, this is you.
Oh, more.
Ready?
Okay,
First one. Owns a unicorn.
Okay. Here we go. I'm the unicorn, so he owns me.
You'll never get sick while you date them.
Oh, I'm always sick. Wait, this is getting good.
Oh yeah, no more Lyme disease.
Right.
You're in no matter what. He's like, fucks a squirrel. You're like, fuck it. I'm never sick. Who cares? Make scented candles.
Oh, cute.
That's kind of a red flag to me.
Right.
Sweat semen. What?
Oh, well, we know that's good.
Oh, you can lick it off and go to sleep.
I think this guy sounds like a fucking winner. Sweat semen. Well, we would really just I like him. I'll take him. This sounds good to me. Where is he?
Yeah.
Is this like a Sims? Do they just like appear? He's like, shoot it out. No, this guy sounds good.
Okay, so you'll take him. We'll do one more.
Okay. Okay. Loves video games.
Ugh.
That's apparently a positive.
Nope. Bye.
Oh, their tongue vibrates. It's got 3 modes.
If I dated a dude whose tongue vibrated,
yeah,
what would you do?
I would be like, can we make money off of this? Like I would be like, what can we do?
Wait, if I had a dude whose tongue vibrated.
Are you trying to vibrate
just
your
like
tongue?
when you're talking?
No, I think it means in relation to sex. their tongue vibrates, it's got 3 modes.
I like how they put 3 modes.
I
like
know.
It's in a subcategory. Like it's a good thing.
Cooks all your favorite foods.
Okay, that's it.
But do you eat?
Yes. What do you mean?
okay.
Of course I eat. I eat all the time.
Okay.
Do you eat?
I didn't know because you're very skinny. I didn't know what type
I
of.
eat so much all the time.
Okay. Oh, and this is his red flag. Okay.
Yeah.
Has a magic mirror that constantly insulting you.
Ooh.
No, this is not. What?
No.
These are literally like guys we've already dated.
Yeah,
like
no
some
thanks.
of these things, like, I mean, I can't take this. I think I found the best guy.
You did. Unicorn.
This guy, he
No
sweats
disease.
semen. I can go. I don't have to have Lyme disease anymore. I'm not going to be depressed and I'm going to be sleeping. And he makes candles for what? I don't know. Maybe it's his business. Maybe he's an entrepreneur. Oh, and he owns a unicorn.
Oh, fuck it.
So he's like he's a good guy.
I feel like his name's Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, maybe I
What the
found him in
fuck?
like Santa Monica or something. Where would I find this type of guy?
Probably Venice.
Venice. Okay.
Venice,
I gotta get
California.
there. Okay.
Okay. Well, this was a podcast. Dope. We actually have a little gift for you.
Oh, great. Oh,
we
wow.
have a new merch.
Your little merch.
New Vanessa Johnston merch with
That's
the crew.
so cute.
And this is necklace for you.
Oh, thank
It
you.
says alpha as fuck or alpha AF.
Oh my God, I love it. Wait, I'm literally gonna put it on.
It's small, so it's like out in the business where you're like alpha as fuck.
No, but this is good because this is like a guy could be like, "What does that say?"
You're like alpha as fuck.
Yeah, and then be like, "Oh."
You're like nice.
Yeah.
But it's not. You can't really like. It's like you only can see if you look it up really close. But
It's so cute. I love it.
it's gonna be available on our website soon, right, Lance?
Yep.
It's like, yep.
Thank you.
This is my little. No, you're gonna put the merch on soon. It's gonna be dope. That's a little party gift for you.
Thank you
Do you
so
want
much.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah. So you guys can find me on my Instagram at Tori ToriPiskin, and I also have a podcast with my mom called Got It From My Mama, where we basically talk about my dating life. We basically talk about like anything you wouldn't want to talk to your mom about.
Nice.
That's the concept of it.
And
yeah.
where they can find it on iTunes.
Yeah, you can find it on iTunes and Spotify.
Fire.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm Vanessa Johnston, your host. Me. Hello. You can follow me on Instagram, Vanessa V Johnston. And this is another episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna have tour dates coming out this summer on the website, and we will see you next week. Whoa, have a good week. Thank you. Bye.